Last season's 2021 NBA draft class impressed a lot of NBA fans and highlighted a few players in that draft class that could one day be NBA stars. From top to bottom, you could find a former rookie that showcased their skills and future potential on the court. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Scottie Barnes, Evan Mobley. You already know the best rookies that performed last season. But this draft class runs deep with talent, and there are many more guys that could possibly bloom this upcoming season. So in this video, I'm going to highlight 4 former rookies last year that I believe will massively improve in this upcoming season. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get right into our first player, Alperen Sengun. In his rookie season, Sengun became an instant fan favorite in H-Town with his ability to create offense out of the post and his crafty passes that put the league on notice with his elite level playmaking. With the Rockets trading away Christian Wood, Sengun now is the main man in the middle and has the opportunity to thrive as a starting center for the Houston Rockets. Looking at Sengun's rookie numbers, Sengun was averaging around 9.6 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game, while shooting 47% from the field and nearly 25% from 3, while only playing 20 minutes a game. The numbers may not look as appealing, but Sengun's worth and value is much more impactful when you watch his game. Sengun's ability to do adequate damage in the post by getting to the rim, creating open looks, and drawing fouls is super underrated. If we look at every center last year with at least 42 games played and 100 post-ups in that season, Sengun shot a higher field goal percentage on less post-ups than players like Nikola Vucevic, Julius Randle, Kristaps Porzingis, and Sabonis, who are all former All-Stars. But like I said, it's not just scoring the ball. It's the ability to playmake for others. With the same filters used in the previous graphic, Sengun ranked 3rd in the entire NBA in assist percentage while having a higher percentage than supermax centers like Karl-Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, and the 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Sengun looks like a hub of offense the Rockets can utilize next season alongside Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. And if you've been paying attention, you can see why he's drawn comparisons to Nikola Jokic with their passing and elite level playmaking. And with the wing defenders the Rockets drafted in Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, it will provide Sengun help on the defensive side who have to improve on. Regardless, expect Sengun to amaze the NBA world again in year 2 with his no-look passes. Coming in at number 2, I have Davion Mitchell. Davion is one of the oldest rookies in the 2021 draft class, entering the league at 23 years old, which may be unappealing to many NBA GMs, but Davion showed that his maturity translates to the NBA court as well. With Tyrese Halliburton traded last year and De'Aaron Fox missing part of the season, Davion had a lot of moments at the end of the season to show his two-way skill set that intrigued NBA scouts coming out of Baylor University. Mitchell doesn't have a super flashy game on offense, and that's clear as day, but he makes smart decisions on the court while showing he's a willing and capable passer. Amongst all rookies, Mitchell ranked 3rd in total assists, 2nd in hockey assists, and 3rd in assist points created. Cade Cunningham and Josh Giddey are praised for the high-level playmaking ability which they have earned, but if you look at the numbers, Davion Mitchell as a passer shows promise in that area as well. To the point, I believe we need to talk about how good he is amongst the top passers in this draft class. Mind you, Davion had nearly 700 less passes than the other 2 rookies I mentioned. As a scorer, Davion wasn't anything special to begin the season, averaging around 10 points per game while shooting around 40% from the field. But after the All-Star break, Mitchell would improve in that area, at one point averaging 20 points per game during a 9-game stretch while shooting 40% from 3. And even though he would finish the season shooting 32% from 3, Mitchell's catch and shoot numbers pre-All-Star would improve from shooting 30% in catch and shoot attempts to 40% on catch and shoot attempts after the All-Star break. As a good playmaker and a good catch and shoot threat, Mitchell can be a positive for the Kings on offense that features Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. And I haven't even mentioned the defense. He's called Off Night for a reason, and he's shown that on defense he's a very good point of attack defender and screen navigator. D-Mitch has all the capabilities of being the prototype two-way player every team needs while being a great half-court playmaker. At number 3, I think the entire league has let this guy go unnoticed, and that's Corey Kispert. When looking at this draft class, I was digging through the numbers to see who was efficient while maintaining their efficiency the entire year, and I believe Kispert is very underrated. Looking at the season averages, Kispert put up around 8 points per game with nearly 3 rebounds per game and 1 assist per game while shooting 45% from the field and 35% from 3 on 4.2 attempts per game. Kispert was amongst only 4 other rookies that played over 76 games last year, and he showcased he can stay efficient over a long period of time. In 36 games as a starter, Kispert would improve his numbers to nearly 12 points per game on 48% shooting from the field and 38% from 3 on 6 attempts a game. Corey may not have had the most minutes or opportunities on the Wizards last year, but he might be one of the most efficient players last season amongst all rookies, especially as a spot-up shooter. You factor in Bradley Beal will be healthy and available for most of the season, and having a player that can stretch the floor and the defense makes players like Bradley Beal thrive and helps their offense out as well. Corey led all rookies in catch and shoot points, and 3-pointers made while shooting 35.5% from 3 last year. At 6'7", 220 pounds, Kispert has the physical tools to be an above average defender, but that might take some time for progress to be shown in that area. In the meantime, I expect Corey to be a valuable piece for the Washington Wizards offense that can create problems for the defense if he keeps up his efficiency. And lastly, at number 4, I have Jonathan Kuminga from the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga didn't play as many minutes as you would expect from a number 7 pick due to the Warriors playing a majority of their vets last season, and in their championship playoff run, Kuminga had a few DNPs throughout the playoffs and only played 8 minutes per game. But don't let that deter you from believing Kuminga won't make an impact for the Warriors in their season next year. Kuminga has freakish athleticism that allows him to provide a solid point of attack defense and the ability to hustle through contact and finish over the defender's head. Pause.
I beg your pardon?
In his last 30 games of the regular season, Kuminga would go from averaging 12 minutes per game and 6.3 points per game to nearly 13 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, 1.5 assists per game, shooting 54% from the field and 35% from 3 on 23 minutes per game. The Warriors lost a few key pieces to the championship rotation this offseason, and with the amount of young players that they have drafted over the past 3 years, now is a prime opportunity for these newer players to contribute to the Warriors' success, headlined by Kuminga. Increasing his jump shooting and becoming more threatening on defense is the type of player the Warriors need around Steph Curry, and we've seen with increased playing time, Jonathan Kuminga has shown to be a productive player on both ends of the ball. Leading all rookies in effective field goal percentage is a bright spot that even with less minutes compared to other rookies last year, still highlights that Kuminga can be efficient with an increased role on the team. Hopefully, the Warriors let the leash loose and allow Kuminga to play his game. What do you guys think? Are there any other rookies that you feel are set to have a breakout season this year? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and be sure to turn that post notification bell on so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay on beat.